breaking up over to Peter.
And coming to the first of the 8 fences with W again, one of the 2 engaged in the National, coming to it in the lead from Strath leader. The field reduced to 15 by the absence of a Bouchaban. And W again lands in the lead with Rouspete right up there on the inside. Between horses, Uncle Max, Strath leader right up with them, and then 14ers Express as they come down towards the second. Rouspete on the far side, on the right, on the left, and he lands in the lead from W again. They're all safely over that. And now coming down to the chair, which is the 15th in the National, number 3 this time. And Rouspete, the favourite, in the lead from Uncle Max. W again on the near side. Just been behind them come Landing Board and Strath leader, 14ers Express and Course Hunter. Then comes Cranloam, and they're all safely over the chair and running down to the water. And it's Rouspete in the lead from Uncle Lax, has gone second. Then comes Landing Board, 14ers Express and Course Hunter. Then W again and Strath leader, and behind them Royal Jet and Bright Oasis on the inside. Then Short Rate, and then Tackroy and Pan Arctic. And then comes Manor Reef and Cranloam, and Centre Attraction is the back marker of the 15. And as they make their way down now across the Melling Road, Rouspete has a commanding advantage from Uncle Max, Landing Board, Course Hunter on the inside. 14ers Express is next, followed by W again. And over to John Hanmer.
And a long run still to the 5th fence, which is the first National fence. And Rouspete still in the lead from Uncle Max, W again. Then Course Hunter on the inside, towards the outside, Strath leader and Short Rate. But they're at the 5th now, and Rouspete jumped badly to the left, but still in the lead. They're all over that, and all 15 standing as they come to fence number 6. Landing Board improving in the middle with Strath leader, then Pan Arctic over on the extreme left, but Rouspete still in the lead from Landing Board, Uncle Max, Strath leader, Bright Oasis taking closer order, and Course Hunter's right there as they jump the big ditch, and a mistake by Course Hunter, but they're all clear again. And Short Rate refused at it, in fact. Short Rate refused, but over the next it's Rouspete in the lead and over to Julian Wilson.
And they all cleared that one. Rouspete still, Uncle Max towards the centre, Landing Board going well, just tracked by Manor Reef towards the outside is Strath leader as they come to the one before Beeches. Still Rouspete, Uncle Max towards the centre of the course is Landing Board, then Strath leader going really well. And they all cleared that one as they run down to Beeches Brook for the only time in this race. Rouspete is still the leader from Landing Brook, Strath leader towards the outside as they jump Beeches. All over. And Course Hunter made a bad mistake and pecked, but every single one has jumped Beeches as they come down to what will be the 23rd fence in the Grand National. Still, Rouspete, who's made every yard of the running, jumps it in the lead from Landing Board and Strath leader towards the outside. Uncle Max behind that, Course Hunter there on the inside, and 14ers Express running away in 5th or 6th place. Behind those is Manor Reef, behind him is Pan Arctic and Royal Ben as they come to the canal turn. Still, Rouspete, Strath leader on the outside, Landing Board is 3rd, then Uncle Max and Course Hunter, then 14ers Express and Pan Arctic, then Manor Reef on the outside of Royal Ben and Cranloam as they jump Valentine's Brook. Rouspete still, Strath leader on the outside. Coming under pressure there is Uncle Max. On the inside going well is Course Hunter, then Pan Arctic, and all still standing as we rejoin John Hanmer.
And Strath leader took the lead at that one from Rouspete, then Uncle Max. Then comes Course Hunter, Landing Board, 14ers Express, Strath leader. Then Royal Jet and Manor Reef as they jump the next, and Strath leader over in the lead, and the faller there was Course Hunter, but with 3 to jump. Strath leader is in front of Rouspete, then Uncle Max. Centre Attraction's been pulled up, Royal Jet's going up on the outside, W again's been pulled up, and after jumping the 3rd last, it's Rouspete from Strath leader, then Pan Arctic, Royal Jet, 14ers Express, Uncle Max, Landing Board, Manor Reef, then Cranloam and Tackroy, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
And still a wide open race. Strath leader and Rouspete are disputing it, but very closely packed behind them are Royal Jet, Behind Royal Jet is Pan Arctic. 14ers Express is coming there too. Uncle Max is holding his place as they run down towards the next. And it's Strath Leader now. Strath Leader, who's taken it up marginally from Royal Jet, who's challenging. Uncle Max on the outside. 14ers Express just in behind. Rouspete on the inside with Pan Arctic as they jump the next. It's going to be very close between Strath Leader and Royal Jet. Strath Leader just lands in the lead. Strath Leader it is from on the near side to us. Royal Jet just in behind them. 14ers Express and the Sheepskin Noseband. Also a Sheepskin Noseband on the far side. Finishing well is Pan Arctic, but it's Strath Leader. Strath Leader the top weight in the Whitbread Trophy handicap chase from Pan Arctic and 14ers Express. Racing now towards the elbow. Strath Leader from Pan Arctic and 14ers Express. Strath Leader by about 6 lengths inside the final furlong from Pan Arctic and 14ers Express. Finishing well, but Strath Leader's going to hold them as they race up towards the line. Strath Leader wins the Whitbread Trophy handicap chase. It's close between 14ers Express, who just gets up to be second ahead of Pan Arctic. Strath Leader, 14ers Express, Pan Arctic, and fourth was Manor Reef. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4. First, number 1, Strath Leader, owned by Mrs. C.P. Fairbairn, trained by John Edwards and ridden by Tom Morgan, who rides Bonanor in the National. Second, number 10, 14ers Express, owned by Mr. Peter Pillar, trained by Arthur Stevenson, ridden by Chris Grant. And third, number 6, Pan Arctic, owned by Mrs. R. Bill, trained by Tom Bill, and ridden by Peter Scudamore. Fourth was number 13, Manor Reef.
Trophy was a very clean race indeed, and everything went according to plan. The result eventually was as follows.
First, number 1, Strath Leader, 12-1. Second, number 10, 14ers Express, also 12-1. And third, number 6, Pan Arctic, 9-1.
Well, happily, it was a fairly clean race. Right from the very start, things went okay, and we breathed a sigh of relief as they all cleared the third bill, which is the chair.
Don't think I've ever seen so many horses jumping so well. Every one of them is spot on.
This really is a good indication for A tomorrow and B the National. The ground must be good.
Ground didn't look too bad at all. I think if it doesn't rain too much tonight, it'll be super.
And that, of course, will mean that more horses will survive. We're in for a better race, and hopefully everyone goes home without brown paper wrapped around their heads.
That's it.
But anyway, the race went on. The first casualty was G. Armitage, who refused at what is the third in the National. And then they all jumped beach as well, and round to Canal Turn again. That was good.
I think they've been watching us this morning.
Well, we can join them now at the fourth last, and here you can see that Strath Leader is leading at this point and going well. But the whole course hunter nearest to us in the white colours, down he goes, didn't actually turn over.
No, but he fired Charlie Brown out of the plate, and there you see the leader, Strath Leader here, going very well, just taking it up, right on the inside, Pan Arctic in the dark blue colours.
And quite a lot in with a chance.
Whole host of horses here going well. Uncle Max on the outside going very well.
And in behind Landing Board in the yellow cap, but at least 5 horses there could win, 6 in fact.
Just saw Chris Grant give the old 14th Express a pat, trying to encourage him to run a bit. He gets a bit stronger on him later on. Landing Board's just pressed there. See Royal Jet in the pink colours, just hidden behind Strath Leader. He looked to be going very well at this point.
And if you were betting at this point, I mean, there are several going well, and I would say 14ers Express as well as any.
Yeah, that pat that Chris Grant gave just brought him up there. He's really going well now, very sweetly, but there Tom Morgan takes a quick look over his shoulder, decides it's time to go for home.
And Rouspete going backwards now. He'd run a super race.
Jumped absolutely marvellously throughout. Richard Dunwoody had a lovely school round for Saturday on West Tip.
That was Uncle Max just making a bit of a mistake there, but he jumped well throughout. A lovely position to be in here. He's just starting to draw away Strath Leader, and Tom Morgan, who rides in the National Molinor. This is a great fillip for him.
Marvellous, great confidence booster this. You don't get much practice around Liverpool, and now he's landed on the flat and he's going for home now, feeling great.
Of course, old 14ers Express has run a blinder. He's a funny horse.
Ran a super race. He ran a much better race than he did last year in this race, where he dropped himself out of it at the death. But there, Pan Arctic and 14ers Express having a battle royal for second, but there's no doubt about the winner. Galloped away for John Edwards here, Strath Leader.
And Tom Morgan, who we see over here quite a lot these days, certain to be stable jockey for John Edwards next year.
It looks that way. New jockey for John Edwards, and they'll be looking for some more success next year.
And a great pat on the neck there, a lovely feeling, Bill, that you've known only too well in the past. With 14ers Express second, and Panarctic in third place, a long way clear of what is the riderless horse, and then Manor Reef.
Well, Tom, you couldn't ask for a better start to the national meeting.
No, super.
Strath leader, top weight, but it didn't seem to worry him.
No, used to jumping well, and I kept trying to stretch him, used to jumping, and he stood on really well from the last.
I mean, once you came to the last fence, Barrowfall, you had it won.
Yes, he quickened up well after the last. It was only a matter of keeping him going. He galloped right up to the line.
So Grand National for him next year?
Yes, well, if Molinor doesn't win it this year.
Well, last year you rode Molinor in the Grand National. You led for a while, I think, from the canal turn, and your brother was upside you on another horse, Kilkillowen. And Molinor at the end faded. How do you see his chance this time?
Well, the ground is softer this time, and we only got a little bit of snow last year, the morning of the National, and it made the ground just on the soft side of good. But the ground is soft now on the National course, and like a little bit more rain, but not a lot.
So the softer the better for you?
Yes, he likes conditions underfoot testing, you know.
And Tom, you've been over here for a while, this season riding for John Edwards. Are you still popping back home to Ireland for the odd ride?
Yes, I'll probably be back for Easter at Fairy House, and be back over again.
And tempted to come over here and ride full-time next season?
Yes.
Well, if you keep riding them as you will today, you'll have plenty of business.
Thank you.
Thank you.